Today is going to be a short but sweet Christmas special where we're going to be talking about the dearMoon crew that have just been chosen. So the dearMoon project is a lunar tourism mission to the moon, funded and conceived by Yusaku Maezawa, a Japanese billionaire who has chosen 10 people, 8 who are definitely going with him, to the moon. So 2 of them are backups, but the 10 people that have been chosen are creators. We're talking about artists, photographers, dancers, DJs, and YouTubers. I'm going to tell you about the crew members that have been chosen, show you pictures, and tell you a little bit more about what they're going to be doing on their mission to the moon. So before getting into this, I want to speak to you about how I felt. When I found out about this, it was actually a friend of mine from SpaceX who sent me the announcement. So this is the announcement telling the world about the people that have been chosen to go to the moon. I'm going to be honest with you, I started crying a little bit because I saw the video from Everyday Astronaut where he speaks about being chosen, his experience, how he started his YouTube channel after finding out about the mission, but not because he wanted to go on the mission, but rather because he was inspired by it. And now he is actually going. Honestly, I feel elated. I feel elated to know that I am living in a time where this is a possibility. I'm not creating this YouTube channel with like the number one goal to go to the moon, though I would love to go. But the other thing is to get the younger generation inspired. And now, this isn't just like 10, 20, 30 years ago when, the moon and Mars and space and all of that was sort of NASA's business and something you learn in science. And maybe one day you'll get hired by NASA. This is now the world's business, global. People are getting involved, artists are getting involved, photographers are getting involved. Like, it's incredible the kind of opportunities that have been opened up to people that aren't engineers or doctors or scientists. I mean, they are still very important, but this makes me believe that we are living in a time where there is just so much potential for what you can do, for the dreams that you can aspire for. I am just grateful. I think I felt grateful that I hadn't outgrown this dream. And that's the most important thing. I have not outgrown this dream that some people might deem a childhood dream or a childish even dream. And I can be involved and I can get you guys involved. So there's 8 crew members and we're going to go through each crew member. Let's get into it. Steve Aoki is a 45-year-old American DJ and record producer from Miami, Florida. He is actually the highest grossing electronic dance music artist in North America. He says going to space has been a dream of his for decades, and he wants to DJ in space around the moon and make a song during his trip. Choi Seung Hyun, aka T.O.P, is a 35-year-old South Korean rapper, producer, actor, and art collector. He is a rapper for boy band Big Bang. The group became one of the best-selling groups of all time in Asia and one of the best-selling boy bands in the world. He says he wants to fly to the moon to feel enlightenment. He will be the first Korean civilian flying to the moon. Yemi A.D is a 41-year-old Czech-Nigerian choreographer, art director, and performer. In Prague, he founded JAD Dance Company, a Czech and international team of dancers and choreographers. Yemi's vision is to showcase modern dance choreography throughout the world that reflects current global feelings, emotions, and consciousness. He has also choreographed ballet-inspired sequence in Kanye West's Runway album. He hopes the microgravity will inspire his dance and creativity. Rhiannon Adam is a photographic artist. She was born in Cork, Ireland. Her work is influenced by her nomadic childhood spent at sea, sailing around the world with her parents. Her work has been exhibited internationally, featured in the New York Times, Huffington Post, and the BBC and more. She spent most of her life working with remote communities, so the dearMoon project felt like a natural thing to apply for, where the most remote community out there would be her and her crew. Dodd, aka Everyday Astronaut, is a 37-year-old American science YouTuber, photographer, and musician. Prior to YouTube, he worked as a motorcycle mechanic and photographer. He began using his free time to become involved in rocket photography. In 2017, he created Everyday Astronaut YouTube channel covering spaceflight education, which as of today has over 1 million subscribers. His goal is to bring space down to Earth for everyday people. 7 years ago, he bought a spacesuit as a joke to take pictures with, and now he is going to the moon. Dodd is not a rocket scientist. He actually had to teach himself the science of spaceflight from ground zero on up. Karim Iliya, photographer, filmmaker, and whale swimming guide. He co-founded a ocean conservation non-profit. He is a 32-year-old Lebanese-American who grew up in the Middle East and Asia, developing curiosity for the natural world. He has been up close to whales, exploding volcanoes, and within the ice worlds of the Arctic. His focus is on documenting whales, birds, and other threatened species to advocate for the protection of the delicate ecosystem on Earth for generations to come. He wants to use his experience to leave this place a little bit better than when he arrived. Brendan Hall is an American documentary filmmaker exploring the frontiers of a human spirit, like following a remote medical expedition through the Amazon rainforest and working with the National Geographic Channel. Brendan has a vision to share the wonders of our planet in the hopes that we will be inspired to care for it. He has spent a lot of time capturing the night sky and the moon, and now he will capture it up close. Dev Joshi is a 22-year-old Indian actor. He has won Best Child Artist for his work in the television series where he portrays Balveer, the superhero. He refers to the moon affectionately as Chanda Mama, a common name given to the moon by children of Hindu parents from the rhyme where moon is seen as the Earth's brother. He believes to create something unimagined, we need to explore something unexplored. Kaitlyn Farrington has been chosen for backup crew for dearMoon. She's a 33-year-old American snowboarder who has won an Olympic gold medal. If someone pulls out, she will be a substitute, but will still be training with the other dearMoon crew members. Miyu is the other backup crew member. She's a 25-year-old Japanese dancer winning worldwide dance competitions. This will be the first civilian lunar orbital mission aboard SpaceX's rocket Starship, planned for liftoff in 2023. Please stay safe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I mean it this time. Hopefully one day I will see you in space.